You don't defeat lust by trying harder. You defeat it by changing how you fight. Because lust isn't just physical, it's spiritual. And if you keep treating it like it's just a habit, you'll stay stuck in the same cycle. You fall, you feel shame. You promise to do better, then you fall again. The reason that keeps happening is because you're fighting in the wrong place. Lust doesn't start when you open a website or look at a girl. It starts in your mind. It starts with a thought you entertain instead of rejecting. And the longer you sit with that thought, the weaker your resistance becomes. So if you want to defeat lust for good, you need to learn to kill it early, not when you're already deep in temptation, but the moment the thought shows up, the second it enters your mind, you shut it down. You don't entertain it. You don't just think about it for a second. You cut it off immediately. That's the first level of discipline. But that alone isn't enough. Because if your life is empty, lust will always come back. Most men fall into lust, not just because they're weak, but because they're idle. No structure, no mission, no pressure on their life. So their mind drifts to pleasure. You need to replace that. You need a routine that actually demands something from you. Training your body, working on your purpose, building something, moving with intention every day, because a man who is focused has less space for lust. But even then, you still need God, because willpower alone is not enough to defeat something spiritual. You have to stay connected. That means praying even when you don't feel worthy, reading even when your mind feels distracted, calling on God, especially when you feel the urge rising. Because the truth is, the moment you feel temptation is the exact moment you should run to God, not away from Him. Most men do the opposite. They fall, then they hide. That's what keeps you stuck. You need to break that pattern. Instead of isolating after you mess up, you go straight back to God. No delay, no shame holding you back. That's how you rebuild strength faster. And another thing you have to understand is that you can't keep putting yourself in the same environment and expect to change. If your phone is full of triggers, if your social media is full of lust, if you're constantly feeding your eyes garbage, you're setting yourself up to lose. You need to remove access, delete what needs to be deleted, unfollow what needs to be unfollowed. Make it harder for yourself to fall. Because discipline isn't just saying no, it's setting your life up so saying no becomes easier. And finally, you need to understand this. You might fall again, but that doesn't mean you've lost. The only way you truly lose is if you stop fighting. Every time you get back up, you get stronger. Every time you resist, even a little, you're building control. This is not a one-day victory. This is a daily war. But if you stay disciplined, stay focused, and stay close to God, lust will stop controlling you, and you'll become the man you were actually called to be.